Bryson Tiller went from broke on his last dollar to multiple diamond records in the same album. But here's the twist. It's not just talent and luck. It's the ambient R&B loops that shake every hit. Today I'm pulling back the curtain, show you step by step how to create that moody, unforgettable R&B loops that he uses in every hit. So we can finally make beats that move people, and finally make samples that move people. You know? Trust me, it's the secret that nobody's talking about. On my mama separates top producers from the rest of us, I ain't gonna lie. If you like this loop, it's available in my latest loop kit, Nocturnal, which will be available down in the description below. 30 R&B samples, stems and bass line MIDI included. I will leave a link down below if y'all interested in that joint. Bryson, I'm ready to get signed when you are. Yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want more videos, loops like this. You know, let's get right to it. Alright, so this sample is 93 BPM and it is in the key of A minor, but I actually made it in the key of B minor. I transposed it down 2 semitones. So for the sound that I used for these original keys, I'll show you what I did with these keys is in Kavi's Midnights of R&B Analog Lab Bank. It's soft piano acoustic upright key, but I'll show you guys how this key sounds actually just by itself. Yeah, very pretty. But basically, what we got going on right here is a 3-4-5, 3-4-5 chord progression in the scale of B minor. So that means, just to break it down, this is our 1 in the B minor scale, and then if you just go turn on the snap scale, and it'll make you stay in key. This little note right here, and so then you just drag it up. The next white note in this whole scale is gonna be our 2. Just go up. It's gonna be our 3. It's gonna be our 4. That's gonna be our 5. So yeah, so on and so forth. So basically, you just go up to 3. This is the 3 chord in our B minor scale, which is always going to be a minor chord. Our 4 and 5 are always going to be major chord. The 3 is always going to be a major chord in every minor scale, natural minor scale. 4 and 5 is always going to be a minor chord in every natural minor scale. So we start off with a major 9. And so yeah, just skip a white note in each scale. When you lay it down, boom, skip, boom, so on and so forth. So we got 5 notes laid down, and that's our 9th D major 9th chord. Then we got a E minor 9th chord, F sharp minor 9th chord. It's our 4 and our 5. And same thing, basically. You could just move this, boom, put up 1. Yeah, you can see I put some space after the first chord hit, just to have like space in the sample. Originally, I just like space in that sample, so I don't like doing it at the end anymore. I used to always, but now I kind of, from studying other loops, I'd rather put space in the middle of like 4 bars or at the end of 4 bars. Use 9th chords to add more color to each chords, make it sound a little more full. I also do like this little major minor chord variation, or like correlation, I'm sorry. Works very well together. We lay down a major, lay down a minor, or we lay down a minor to a major, like this. Just the correlation works really well, so key. I try to use no more than 3 to 4 chord hits per 4 bars. Just keep it simple, just make sure I'm not doing too much. And so to vary it for the second 4 bars, all I did was inverted the last note, originally like that. So I just copied it over, and all I did was inverted this very top note of the last chord. Inverted it down to add some variation. On top of that, I got 2 layers of bass notes with all the root notes of these chords. So I'll do these notes. And that's that, you know. I did not change the velocity to strum it because I knew I was gonna alter it. Before I show you how I altered it, I'm gonna show you the effects that I put on this joint. Just 2 simple effects. Valhalla Bench Verb set at 30%. You got Fruity Parametric EQ. Cut down some lows, low mids, and dug down some highs. So basically, man, all I did was bounce this to audio, and I reversed it. So just like this, boom. So I just bounced the audio straight up, and all I did was press the reverse button. That's all I did. Now I usually chop up the chords like how they are and then reverse it just to keep the order, but I didn't in this instance. And yeah, pretty cool. It just sounded good. So yeah, that is the sauce, man. Reverse your chords. Reversing, when it doesn't always work whenever I do it, but when it does work, cool. So I will show you guys how this sounds now after I reverse it. it just sounds like so like, I don't know, just gives so much personality to the sample. You feel me? Like, just, it's crazy. It's dope. And that one doesn't have any effects on it. It's just the reverse piano. For our second sound, we're gonna lay down right here. We got a pad. So we got 2 pads going. So our first one is this ambient soothe sound. This ambient soothe pad from Copy's Elements R&B kit. And this one's cool, man. I'll show y'all what I did. So I copied the exact same chords. Took out the bass. Yeah, took out the bass notes. But what I did, I can't reverse it. So I'll show you guys what I did. Copied the chords and I just went like this. Boom. So the same exact chords. Got the bass notes. And then what I did, selected everything and I hit Alt Y and then I did flip horizontally. That's all I did. Yeah, oh, and also here, I gotta go like this, boom. So I sped it up a little bit too. So I forgot to mention. Sped up a little bit too. So the reason why there's 2 of these, I sped it up to make it like not as slow, make it a faster pace. But yeah, that's all I did. So as you can see, I just made a copy. I shrunk it down to 4 bars instead of 8 bars, the whole thing that we just created. But what I just did is I just flipped it. So like, so this was the original. So when we flip it horizontally, FL already flipped it for us, but this is what it is. So this inversion that we had over here is now over here. Real quick, if you're liking the sample, got that link in the description to my Nocturnal loop kit if you guys do want this loop. And plenty more like it, 29 other ones like it. Perfect for the R&B Bryson vibe. Yes sir, let's get back to the video, you feel me? And then again, hold down Alt to shrink it to, what is it, 2 bars, I think? Yeah, and we just copy it over. I'm gonna just go back to the original, yeah. But yeah. That's all we did, man. That is sus. I ain't gonna lie to you. So just to make the chords sync up, so it's just not doing something different than the main chords. But yeah, this is how that sounds. Cool. Second pad we got going is this soundscape pad, little synth pad from again Copy's Elements R&B Analog Lab Bang. And I just copied those same exact chords from our other pad to this one. Nothing new. I'll let y'all hear it. Yes sir. I'll show you all the effects for those pads. So this the first pad I got this one. That one, we got a little bit hollow vintage verb set at 55% going on. Got a pretty parametric EQ, taking out some lows, low mids, and kind of hella highs, because why not? And then we got a shaper box going on to create that movement, that kind of to mimic the reverse sound of the first piano chords. And so this for messing with the volume on sidechain, the sidechain 1 preset, set it at half bar. Yeah, yes sir, that's all we got going on there. And this pad. Our second one, we got about hollow vintage verb, 55% mix again. Pretty EQ, kind of some lows, low mids, dark, hella highs. Like, then we got shaper box. Shaper box, man, this volume thing. Messing with the sidechain 1 preset. Again, half a bar. Again, makes that little pulsating, just sound. Boom. And then we got this little bass line going. We got a little respace. It's from the same Elements of R&B kit. Copy, shout out. We're just following the same bass notes. We added a few transition notes like this one. And this one actually just changed the last note. I ain't gonna lie. Move this up 1, 2, 3, 4 notes in the scale. But yeah. And honestly, this is yeah, because this little space right here, it's like reversed everything, but it adds a lot of like no, I guess personality again. This little bass hit, this little space adds a lot of personality. I'll show you. Damn, that shit is raw as hell, man. So I'll go to this one little melody. I made a little different melody for a third section. I'll show you the sound right now. Super simple, just a little step up, step down melody. Super simple, simpler the better, more spaced the better. So this little turning one-shot synth sound from Copy's Elements R&B one-shot kit, beautiful. Yeah, how I mixed that joint, let's see. I mixed that, I got free to delay 3, acting as a low pass filter. So just turn the time knob, level knob, dry knob all the way down and mess with the cutoff. We got Hollow Vintage Verb, 75%, pretty parametric EQ, kind of some lows, low mids, and dark, not hella highs. Then we got free to delay 3, so this is like, it's like the dun dun dun. Wait, a delay. So I got a time knob. What is this? I don't know. You can count this as the 4th little knob up. Mess with the level knob, and then mess with the wet knob. Turn down a little bit. Level on the wet knob. Yeah. And so that's that. And so you see the bass. My fault. We didn't go over the bass. How it's mixed. We have a Hollow Vintage Verb at 10%. And an EQ taking out barely any lows. Some low mids. Cut out some highs to clean it up. What are the vocals, man? So here's the vocals. Super ambient. I love it. Dude, Code. I'll show you guys how I mix that. RC20 magnitude transition 2 preset set at 25% mix in my effect rack. Desmorn MPC60 preset with the cutoff at what it is 15.5 thousand hertz. Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 35%. Yes sir. Waves H delay set at half a bar. Ping pong mode turned on. That is set at 50% mix in my effect rack. And then an EQ, take down some lows, low mids, and boosting a little bit of highs. Then I did pitch up the vocal again for the second section. So what I did, bounced that out to audio with all the effects on it, and then on top of those effects, I added MPC60 preset and Desmorn again. With this time, I cut at 11,000 hertz, so a little bit more. And then a Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 20% mix. Then a EQ, taking out some lows, low mids, and boosting some highs with the same EQ. Then I kind of muzzled these vocals for the fourth section. I can barely hear it, but what that is this original vocal again. Bounce out to audio with all those effects on it. Then on top of that, I added the same MPC60 Desmorn preset. This time the cut as at 3,500 hertz, way more aggressive. Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 30% mix. Waves H delay set at half a bar. Ping pong mode turned on. That has a 100% mix in my effect rack, so set all the way. Shaper box again, same volume. Sidechain 1 quarter bar this time for that one. Then we got the EQ, same EQ, taking down some lows, ducking them down, hella low mids, and boosting a little bit of highs. And this EQ is just for leveling, yes sir. So there's a main melody to this joint, so it's gonna be like this. I'll let y'all hear it. I love it. It's super simple. It goes with this ambient vibe, hella good. It's from Kavi's Melody Mastery Kit. This is June Synth one shot. So that's the sound. I'll let y'all see how I mix that joint. So I got a free delay 3, the same low pass type thing. We turn on the time level and dry out, mess with the cutoff. And then I got Valhalla Vintage Verb set at 70%. Gotta love ambience. Getting out some lows, low mids, and ducking out some highs too. Then I got delay going on, so some delay. What it's like the same little fourth low tweak up. Then the low and wet knob is what I mess with. Turn it down a little bit just to have it appropriate. But yes sir. So all that put together, I'm gonna let y'all hear the finished product. Appreciate y'all for rocking me in this video. If you do want this sample again, it's available in my Nocturnal Loop Kit. Link to that will be in the description down below. Much love again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too if you want more videos like this one. And much love. I'm gonna see you on the next one.